The brain has been wired in a way that it actually goes into what they call incubation mode when you leave things when you're not too busy doing stuff. So sometimes if you read the law of flotation, Archimedes talks about the fact that when they were trying to test for gold with the crowns, right? The more they were trying to figure out.
We are saying the story as if we know it.
Oh, I'm so sorry. So law of flotation is in physics, right? So they're trying to.
We are all like super smart.
I'm so sorry. No.
Yes, we are.
Yeah, we are. Please, the law of Archimedes says was that we are
anyone has like I know she knows, but the law of Archimedes just talks about it's a law of flotation rather. So Archimedes came up with that in the sense that
the displacing one.
So it's about they were trying to figure out what makes things float. And so I mean the water versus the object kind of theory and stuff. And so that thing came from the fact that there was a king that gave a challenge, and then they used the crown. So which one was real gold, which one was not real gold, okay? And so they had to figure out why the one with real gold would float, the one that was not real gold wouldn't float, okay?
Yeah.
And he wasn't able, it was a challenge. But the more they tried to figure out the challenge, the more it became difficult. So there's a theory of incubation where you leave the challenge, and then you just do something else. So you disconnect from thinking too much, leave the brain alone, and then the answer comes to you.
It's very interesting because I mean this is actually the first time somebody has put it in a way that is describable, like the leave things alone.
Leave things alone,
But my sister and I do that a lot. If we're manifesting something, you're waiting for a deal to go through, you get to a point and you're just like, just leave it alone, because everything that's gonna work at some point has to be left alone.
Very true.
So also that's the law of flotation.
So in the incubation, you leave the brain, you leave the mind.
Wow.
So sometimes the more you are fixated on something, the likelihood of even you appreciating it when it comes, or even sometimes you can end up doing something to wreck it. I'm talking to myself too at this moment.
You're talking to all of us.
So sometimes you need to just disconnect and let go. It talks about how life is like you're in the river, and the more you struggle with the tide,
you'll drown.
So you have to allow yourself to flow.
Yes.